You know, when it comes to Detective Pikachu, I don't know if it's a case of overhype or just over anticipation on my own personal end, but I had gone into this review thinking I was going to call this like the hidden gem of 2019, Detective Pikachu, my favorite movie of the year. But it's not the case, and it's kind of puzzling and strange for me. Yes, hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's EJ Marino, and today we are diving into a brand new movie review. Yes, I am talking about Pokemon Detective Pikachu. Detective Pikachu is the first live-action Pokemon film from this franchise that started since I was a kid. This is something I grew up with. I played the video games, I collected the cards. I think I played the games all the way up until like Platinum, like that kind of era, Platinum Diamond. So I am a fan. I'm still to this day enjoy the brand. I have my Squirtle hat. I enjoy Pokemon. So when I went into that first Detective Pikachu trailer, I was nervous because I was like, oh boy, what are we doing? I loved that first trailer. I loved the second trailer. I did reactions on this channel, you can see. So going into this movie, I had expectations maybe a little too high because I walked out of this movie thinking it was just okay. Now, is this the worst piece of poop I've ever seen? Not at all. Is this probably the best video game movie I've ever seen? Maybe. We'll have to think about that. I do like me some Silent Hill. But overall, I just walked out thinking that was okay. Now, trying to figure out why I don't love this or why I don't hate this is pretty odd. It's pretty confusing. So I'm going to boil it down to this movie is the tale of two films. It is the movie that's trying to be a more adult, a more mature take on Pokemon. It's that Blade Runner feel. It's that noir feel. It's that let's appeal to the 30-year-olds who are going to be in the audience. And then the movie has this little kid vibe to it. And I don't mean that in a condescending way. It's a goddamn movie about Pokemon. I expect it to be for kids. But it feels like it's trying to appeal to both demographics once, and it doesn't really do it well. There's times where I love the adult jokes, and Pikachu's talking about like, oh, I don't usually invite people up to my apartment. I'm like, oh, that's dirty. And then there's times where I'm like, what is this joke? What is this scene? Who is this for? So it is conflicting for me to go in and be like harsh on this movie or mean because, I don't hate this. I don't think it's bad. I honestly would watch it again, but I'm just a little upset, a little let down that I was not hooked on it, that I wasn't in love, because this has a lot to love. There's a lot in this movie I enjoyed. The visuals, the score. Oh my god, Ryan Reynolds is Pikachu. I liked a Ryan Reynolds performance. If you are like familiar with my channel, I don't always like that guy, but oh boy, I really enjoyed him as Pikachu. I enjoyed Justice Smith, Ken Watanabe. I enjoyed all the Pokemon we got to see in this. So there is something there that is enjoyable. I would recommend this to people, but overall, in my my heart of hearts, I can't go and be like, this was an amazing film. Now, in the positive departments, what really sticks out to me is this is a fully realized world. Everything feels fleshed out. Everything feels like it's like it's lived in. It feels like this world, this city that we're in, Rhyme City, it feels real. It feels like I can literally buy a ticket and go see it now. I felt that way when I saw Zootopia for the first time, that I was like, this is real. Y'all put thought into this. Now, they do get a little cheat because Pokemon has like 20-something years of like working on it and crafting this world. But what they did in this film was awesome. I loved how they used certain Pokemon here. I love that Growlithe was on the police force. We had Squirtles doing like the fire department stuff. I loved seeing things like that. Seeing Jigglypuff be like a little bar like jazz singer. And I was like, yes, give me a Star is Born over there. I really liked all of that. And I thought that was so fun and so smart. Because, okay, so the whole idea of Rhyme City is that Pokemon and humans are living together in harmony for like the first time ever. That's awesome. That was such, because usually like they talk about a Johto and Kanto or other regions where Pokemon are wild and you catch them and there's battles. In Rhyme City, there's not supposed to be battles, but there are, underground ones. Yeah, it's just really cool to see that like they made something new here. They made a world that I was like, that's a good evolution with Pokemon. That's where we should be taking that. So I did enjoy that. But then there's moments where I'm like, okay, we're not having enough fun with this universe. There's a great Mr. Mime scene. There's a great battle scene in the big, in the middle with Pikachu fighting Charizard. You see it in the trailers. Oh, there's also great moments that are dark and scary with Mewtwo. There is a lot in here that I'm like, okay, and then it feels like the movie forgets to have fun. There's times where I'm like, what are we doing? Why am I not like giddy as a kid? I mean, there's this Psyduck's moment that I'm like, I should be like, yes, I love Psyduck. Oh, that's okay. I lost that wonderment, that amazement. Maybe if I was a little kid, I would have still had that vibes. But since this movie, like I said, is conflicting, where it's like trying to be adult and trying to be child friendly, it does. I get lost in the middle. I am like, okay, who is this for? What's that joke for? Because I don't think it works for the little ones, but I didn't laugh in as an adult. There is, like I said, this is a tale of two movies, and I really wish I could enjoy one of them instead of just being okay in the middle on both. I really appreciate this movie for being campy. I never want to knock down a movie for being about Pokemon and having as much fun as I think this movie wanted to have. But again, I don't think it was as fun as it could have been. And that's where it really boils down to me not giving this such a big, glowing, positive review. Do I think you should still watch this? Yes. I had a good enough time to watch it again. I would go with my best friend to see it so we can have like, oh my god, that Pokemon's there, that stuff there. There is those moments in it. So if you are a fan of Pokemon, you will enjoy this. If you're a non-fan, it's not confusing. It's, you know, they're gonna be like, oh, enough stuff that you're like, I don't know who that Pokemon is, but don't worry, because some characters are like, I don't know what the hell that Pokemon's doing either. So there is enough for non-fans to enjoy and have fun. I overall think this is an enjoyable movie. Is it everything I wanted it to be? No. Now I just have to look forward to Godzilla, like King of Monsters, to be like my, oh my god, this was the movie of the year. But Detective Pikachu, enjoyable, had a good time with it. What did you think of this review? What do you think of Detective Pikachu? Are you interested? Pokemon fans, let me know down in the comments below. Non-Pokemon fans, what would it take for this movie to sell you? Let me know down in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel because I make videos like this every single week. Oh, I love doing that little dance. And make sure you give me a thumbs up because YouTube takes those so seriously. Like, they like their thumbs up. Thumbs down me if you want, whatever. But give me a thumbs up if you did enjoy. And thank you so much for tuning into my video.